mob, the Minnesota official boys are in the building. Unfortunately. There we go. Right here on the mission. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming in. Right? Sure. Thank you for coming in. Could you start to my left and tell the people who you are?
I'm Neek the Great.
Neek the Great.
Loud Pack 2Cs.
Loud Pack 2Cs. Let me get your mic up.
Okay. CEO Purnell Law.
Okay, CEO Purnell. CEO, would you like to be involved in the interview, or are you just behind the scenes?
I'm just behind the scenes with my artists.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well, no offense, but I'm gonna exit you out then, and we're just gonna talk to the artist. I appreciate a CEO that doesn't want to dance all in the videos, be all on stage. I get it. Being on stage is fun. I would advise being on stage from time to time, but that's a joke. But I appreciate people who don't mind working the infrastructure in the background, because everybody needs that. So we need that in hip hop. So peace to everybody working those missions. Now, I had no idea we were gonna have two artists from Minnesota in here today. You guys are from Minnesota as well. Now I know it's a big state. What part of Minnesota are you from?
St. Paul.
St. Paul. Okay. Now aren't that the Twin Cities with Minneapolis?
Yep.
Do you know Rich Rowley at all?
We
big city, no, understood. I don't know everybody in Richmond, Virginia, and I damn sure don't know everybody in Phoenix. There's a lot of people here.
We've been hearing about them lately, but we ain't gonna stop. We don't know them too much like that.
Okay. That's good. Hey, it's no need to stunt. It's a big state, and the cities are big cities. There's been a long time coming for Minnesota. Like I said, all I'm familiar with Minnesota is Atmosphere and his Rhyme Sayers conglomerate. There hadn't been a lot of national exposure for Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul. We know Prince, of course. You know, why is Minnesota taking this time to come into the hip hop game?
Honestly, it's a lot of things that go with it.
I get it.
Some of it is, I don't want to say work ethic. It's just like you say, Rhyme Sayers. People know Minnesota for that, so when they hear like how our music is,
sure,
Minnesota grab on.
They think everybody in Minnesota should be a backpacking white guy. You know, I get it.
Pretty much.
Hey, I'm from Richmond, Virginia originally, and we very much have trap, backpack, because Richmond is very much influenced by the North and New York and Atlanta in the South. We're right in the middle, so we get a little bit of everything. So it is hard, being that your area is known for that dude. For everybody else that doesn't make, hip hop's a big game. There's a lot of different sounds and a lot of different music, and so and it sounded like you were kind of alluding to the fact that maybe some of it is on the artists. The artists aren't quite up to par.
We don't come together like we supposed to.
I feel that Phoenix has the same issue.
Music, when it's a competition, but that don't mean I ain't gonna work with you because I don't want my fans to see you doing nothing more than if you bump into them in the club and let them hit.
It's a deep topic. Keep speaking on it, because it's the same problem we have in Phoenix, and Richmond is kind of getting over it now, and people are working together and showing love, and they're seeing the benefits of it.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing. To be honest, if it's not battle rap and you're not actually promoting a battle, there's not really a lot that can come from hate, other than if it's serious, jail time and real problems, But if it's not serious, it really doesn't help anybody's rap career. It really doesn't.
And in our case of Minnesota, it's hurting us.
Right, I agree. I think it's hurting most areas. I appreciate the gold fronts. They come in and out at night, or they solid. Okay. That's good. That's the New York style. The New York style is they come in and out. The Atlanta style is they with you for life.
Yeah,
so I was raised more on the New York style. Yeah.
That permanent crazy.
Yeah, that permanent is a little crazy, but like I said, I'm New York biased. I was raised on the East Coast hip hop. Who did you guys? And you can answer one at a time. Who was y'all's inspiration? Who were you inspired by to take this serious, or to just start rapping? Period.
To be honest, I want to say my uncles. They was doing music. Like, I was watching them doing music growing up.
I was my uncles were old as the hills. They were into like Beethoven and shit. But I was the funky uncle, so I appreciate your uncles that turned you on. I turned my nephews on to some hip hop, and it usually is a family member like that. So I appreciate that part of the game. How was it for you, man?
Oh, this is my blood brother, so the exact same thing.
Same thing. Same uncle.
Yeah.
Same guy.
So we watched them doing music.
What were they into when you were young, when they turned you on to hip hop? What was it? Who was it?
First, honestly, they used to do like New Edition stuff. They used to do the routine, sing, and do all that. Then they moved into rapping, and that's where we kind of picked it up. You know, they used to have us do little routines as New Edition too when we were younger, but
I bet they can do that if it is a love. I bet they can do that whole shit. Can't they?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They sound like my kind of guys. What are they in their 40s? 40s. What are they in their 40s? How old is this guy? How old is this character?
Late 40s.
Late 40s. Yeah. See, we would have been right there together. I used to do the moves, believe it or not. You know, we all wanted to be dancers, and it's hard for the young guys to believe, but during that time period, the most gangster, the most street people you could know still wanted to dance like MC Hammer. You know, or New Edition. You know it. You know it. Because your uncle, I'm sure, is no softy. I'm sure he holds his down, but at the same time, he can dance like Ralph Tresvant if he has to. if the situation, you know, and Ralph Tresvant was Mr. Sensitivity, so it just shows the range and spectrum of people. You know what I mean? We can all do all these things, you know what I mean? I appreciate your song you got in here. It's where was it? Where did it go to? Woody. Woody is you guys' song. Yep. Now, is that what we talking about? Backwoods?
Yes, sir.
Well,
yes,
before we get into the song, let's discuss something, because I've been taking medicine, cannabinoids, and I've been doing all that for a long time. And I started out like most men, your uncle and my age, maybe. I don't want to call out your uncle, but I started out drinking a lot of malt liquor and drinking and smoking shitty weed and blunts. So I've gone through the whole history of blunts. Started with Philly blunts, and then Dutch Masters and Swisher Sweets, and shout to Divine, my homie, tried to turn me onto the backwoods. Them things are like smoking tree bark. How do you do it? I don't understand.
You gotta. It's a lot of ways though. Like, you got people that'll cut it to make it smaller, you know what I'm saying? So it's less.
Well, God bless you. Yeah, if you roll the whole thing, that's like smoking oak tree leaves.
No, you just gotta put a lot of weed in there.
I see you got the right amount in yours. You got a lot of weed. You do have to have the ratio right, and some people don't put enough weed in the paper. Some people don't put enough weed in a Philly blunt, much less a backwood.
Exactly.
So that is part of the issue. But I never smoked cigarettes, and I've fallen off on the blunts, to be honest. I just smoke papers and bowls.
Yeah, I don't
and all
smoke
that kind of
cigarettes
shit no more. Yeah. Well, you don't need to. My God, you smoke my shit. Hey, but it is a natural leaf, so salute and respect to everybody, no matter how they smoke. All right, so the song Woody, how did y'all record this song, Woody? Is a home studio, a big studio? There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. How did y'all record it? Okay. Do y'all record yourselves, or do you work with somebody else?
We record ourselves.
Okay, cool. That's always live. Whenever the inspiration of the Woody hits, you can just drop right in there and dunk something down. All right, well, let's get set up for this. This is Woody. I always like weed songs, so it's a guarantee this one is going to win. These gentlemen are all the way from St. Paul, Minnesota. They representing a different kind of music than Slug and his old ass. So let's get into something. I've met him before. He's a friend of a friend, so I can talk a little shit. I don't know him, but I talk shit about everybody. So let's have a good day. It's National Hip Hop Day right here with the Mob, Minnesota official BOYZ. The song is called Woody. Let's go.
Respect the underground radio.
It's National Hip Hop Day. Get up for this one. Mob. Woody.
NDG. Hey, it's Woody time. Smoking exotic, high as shit. Wood roll thinks my bitch. Stuff with all expensive shit. Smoke a wood full of mints. Inside of Woody, it smells so goody. Boy, I love the stench. I'm the shit and be smoking on piss. And I bet you ain't smoking like this. Like, why is you coming around with raps? My boy, that's cap. They calling me Woody for smoking with these toys, but it ain't no act. High as fuck like freeze. Think I heard something. Then go back. I be tripping like, listen, my nigga, that Zana would be so different, I'm smacked. As soon as I smoke one, roll up again, it's back to back. Big woods, buff like Shaq. Stuffed in the cowboy hat. They smoking raps, nigga, that's cap. That's why they call me Woody. Talking about match, and it ain't fat. Boy, you better stuff that fully. Dressed like a cowboy rolling up woods. I got them calling me Woody. Running 3-5 in the Woody. Got that bitch buff like a bully. They smoking raps, nigga, that's cap. That's why they call me Woody. Talking about match, and it ain't fat. Boy, you better stuff that fully. Dressed like a cowboy rolling up woods. I got them calling me Woody. Running 3-5 in the Woody. Got that bitch buff like a bully. Man, y'all know what the fuck my name is, man. Loud Pack 2 C's, bitch. say you got gas, but your shit is ass. My shit be choking out bullets. Put him dead on his ass for thinking he bad. I told him, boy, watch how you pull it. Don't pull out no raps, I only do woods. That's why they been calling me Woody. And yo bitch is bad, she say that I'm rap. I'm a girl, I like that booty. Bird brain hole got high for doobie. Fuck real good, then drop my woody. I just go get it. 5 G's in the wood, making sure I get zooted. Hell no, you can't hit it. Rolling dubs ain't matching, boy, who is you fooling? Big knuckles, what I do, wanna smoke with the mob, then come back, stuff that food. And I got that dope, mix it with wax, cause that's how I smoke. I been a bitch, looking for any like Woody, oh, smoking raps, nigga, that's cap. That's why they call me Woody. Talking about match, and it ain't fat. Boy, you better stuff that fully. Just like a cowboy rolling up woods. I got them calling me Woody. Roll 3-5 in the Woody. Got that bitch buff like a bullet. They smoking raps, nigga, that's cap. That's why they call me Woody. Talking about match, and it ain't fat. Boy, you better stuff that fully. Just like a cowboy rolling up woods. I got them calling me Woody. Roll 3-5 in the Woody. Got that bitch buff like a bullet.
Thank you for asking. Right here on
Icon. Respect the underground.
Home of quality independent music, worldwide radio. We are celebrating National Hip Hop Day here at the show. It's the mission. We got a really big show. We got the Minnesota official boys in the house from St. Paul. What do you, I heard in the song, and I appreciate the mood, the tempo of the song was right for smoking. Everything was sounded, it was in place, it was locked in. I heard something about smoking concentrates.
Oh, the
smoking the concentrate, the wax.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, the wax.
mix it with wax.
Out here, I said my bad. I said the white people name. They're concentrates. I hear the young urban guys are mixing the concentrates.
Oh no, I just said
no the wax. You said something about the wax. Y'all
mix with wax. And sometimes we put it in with the weed and the blunt.
We talked about with Rolly that the weed is still illegal. Mm-hmm. And so y'all get wax and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't get it from the stove.
No, I know you don't get it from the stove. No. Say no more. I'm not that old. I got you. I came from Richmond, Virginia. They're just starting to decriminalize and all that there. Yeah. But my whole life, it's been a felony. Everything I did, calling the guy, going to his house, hanging out with him, buying the weed, smoking the weed, leaving his house. Every single one of them was a crime. So I know how you know. Yeah. And I got by pretty good all this time with, not getting in too much trouble. This fucking mic is getting on my nerves. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming in today. What we kind of talked about what's not good about the Minnesota hip hop scene. What do you guys think is a positive? What's good about the Minnesota hip hop scene? Rolly said it was kind of popping off. People were active and more active since the Floyd attention came, for better or for worse. But what do you because there is something to I know there hadn't been a lot of national exposure for what we might call a mainstream rap artist. Mm-hmm. So there is some benefit to that. Not that you need to be shooting for that, but there is some benefit to, being new sound from a new area.
That's what I was gonna say. It's wide open.
Right.
We can make our sound like any artist can get it popping because it's like we don't have a sound. You don't be like, oh, that sound like Minnesota, so it's wide open.
If you don't, and maybe Arizona suffers from this too. If you don't know anybody from Minnesota, it seems like it's a lot of white folks.
I hear that all the
that's
time.
That's what it sounds like that. That's what people say till they come.
That's what people think, but see, they're not aware, and it shows their ignorance. I agree, but that's just the way growing up, and I hope it's changing. But I'm just letting you know, being from Virginia, that's just the way we thought about. That's just the way we thought about Minnesota. Now we know Kirby Puckett and Prince, and we know you had your certain all stars, right. But that's just the perception. If you ask people that don't know, that's what they think. But a lot of people think that about Arizona as well. So not that it matters, but it matters. I don't know if it matters. One day it won't matter. God bless you guys for putting in the spirit to travel all the way across the country. Do you have a show tonight as well? Something tells me you do. I think I saw the flyer.
It's down at the spot.
The spot.
What's that?
We got the address. It's University Boulevard over in Tempe. It's the spot. The flyer's floating around on social media. I saw it. I know you can check it out. Check out the spot, University Ave in Tempe tonight. Really big show. I think the doors were at 8, something like that. Socially responsible. Please wear your mask and all that stuff unless you're drinking or smoking. And are y'all enjoying the cannabis here in Arizona? Not that you're supposed to, or not that you have to. I guess I should say.
It's been good.
What's Okay, well, good. I hope, as an ambassador from this city, I hope you enjoy yourselves while you're here in general. You should have fun. Everything's a little lighter here. We did have a guy throw a water bottle at a guy on stage one night, so that's,
They just threw me off, though. They told me it was winter time. I said, y'all lying.
This our summer.
Yeah, no, this is, we had a cold spell 2 weeks ago. I appreciate that. It's no big deal. 2 weeks ago, we had a cold spell, and that was as cold as it gets here. It was about 60 during the day, and it was about 49, 40 at night, something like that. That was as cold as it gets here. Today is a beautiful day. Today is usually how it is from, say, September until May, April, something like that. So the rest of the year is like a spring day. Then May gets a little rough. June's tough. July and August, you just don't go outside, especially especially if you don't like the heat. Some people move here because they like it,
Hey, that's what I told
Indian people, Africans, certain people, they move here. It's like another day in the book to them.
When they told me this is winter, I said, oh no.
A lot of people move here because they hate the snow and ice. Do you guys enjoy the winters in Minneapolis, or do you think you could live like this all year?
I like the winters. Definitely like the snow.
I do miss the seasons a bit. We had seasons in Richmond, Virginia, so I miss that. But it gets rough in where you got St. Paul. It gets rough there. It gets cold. Yeah, it gets cold. Y'all got the lakes and all that right here. All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys making the trip. Good luck on the show tonight. I'm sure you'll have fun. There's actually, I'm a married man. I'm with the last vagina I'm ever going to have, right or wrong. But you guys look young, like you might still be on the hunt. There's a lot of women, especially in the Tempe area. So enjoy. Smoke up some good weed and talk to something. Enjoy yourself. As the ambassador for the city, I thought you should know.
Definitely.
And
I appreciate that.
in my experience, just from dealing with them at the register and waitresses and shit, they seem nicer than where I came from. I don't know. They seem nice. They say it's the weather. Maybe it's the opportunities, but bitches just be nice. They nice here. So enjoy that. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming in. We got the team, the CEO, the videographer, the management, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. Safe time, happy times tonight, safe travels back. And I hope to see you again soon. I hope to see you on BET so I can be I was rocking with them early. That's what I want to do. All right? So good luck and everything to you. I'm going to play up this music and get y'all out. All right? Thank you.
All right, for sure.
Man. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you, guys. Real, have fun tonight. Safe travels. All right? All right, respect the underground. As we move on, that was the Minnesota official BOYZ.